we are going to be talking about themes, some more about themes. Now the theme is the main message, lesson, or moral of the text. And it is different from the topic of the text. It is different from the topic of a text. So how do we figure out what is the theme of what we are reading? Well, there's a few ways we can figure that out, boys and girls. If we are reading a fable or a myth, sometimes they just come right out and they tell us, and then we don't have to figure it out at all. A lot of times, though, we kind of have to figure it out ourselves. So what we do is we use the text clues to figure it out. We think about what has happened to the characters. How do the characters react to it? What do the characters learn? How do the characters grow and change? And then we ask ourselves, what is the author trying to teach me? What are they trying to tell me? What is the message that the author is trying to get across? And those are kind of the things that are going to lead me to figuring out what is the theme of the story. And most things that we're going to read have some sort of a theme. Now, here's some very common examples of themes. Be kind to others. That's often a theme. Friends are important. That's a theme in a story. Don't give up. That is often a theme to a story, boys and girls. That is very different from the topic of the story. Now, Mimi's Empanadas, there was a topic to that story. What was Mimi's Empanadas about? What was the topic of that story? What was the topic of that story? Yes?
About a little boy who loves empanadas.
A little boy who loves empanadas. And what happened?
He got sick.
He got sick from eating the empanadas. Why did he get sick, Olivia?
Because he had an allergy to wheat.
He had an allergy to wheat. Okay, so that's one of the things that happened in the story. But there's a theme to that story. And as we learned, we loved that one video from Cram Jams. And in that video, we learned that a story can have more than one theme, correct? Yes, we learned that a story can have more than one theme. So when we were doing theme and we were thinking about our story, and I was discussing it, because I do it across the hall before I discuss it with you, they came up with several different themes that they thought could be the theme of our story. You are going to come up with the theme to what you think the theme of the story is. So as long as you have a good reason why you think that, and when I say a good reason, I'm talking about this thing called text evidence to support why you think that, I'm happy with what you think the theme of the story is. What do you think the theme of our story could be of Mimi's Empanadas? What do you think the theme of that story is? What do you think the theme could be?
Never give up.
Not to give up. And why do you think not to give up is a good theme for that story?
Because the person who made the empanadas,
Mimi?
Yeah, Mimi. What's the baby's name?
Like Pascal, I think his name.
Pascal was allergic to wheat, but Mimi never gave up, and she found a new recipe for him to eat, but it doesn't have wheat.
That's right. Okay, so that could be a theme to that story. What's another good theme to that story? Yes?
It's okay to tell somebody how you feel.
It's okay to tell somebody how you feel. And why would that be a good theme?
Because Pascal felt bad for Mimi because now he couldn't eat her empanadas.
Okay, because he was afraid to tell her, right? Okay. Yes, Olivia, what do you think?
It's okay if you have allergies to things.
It's okay if you have allergies to things. Okay, that could be a theme. Yes, it's okay. Yes.
It's okay to try new things.
It's okay to try new things. That could be a theme to our story. And the thing is that when you come up with your theme to the story, you have to have text evidence that proves or that supports your theme. So we definitely have to have text evidence that goes along with your theme. Okay, boys and girls? So you can't just say something's a theme. You have to have something that also goes along with it from your story. So I need to have something that goes along with it. Now the other thing that we're going to do is, one of the questions I'm going to have you answer has to do with the culture of the question is, what role do you think the family's culture, I have to look at my questions, what role do you think the family's culture played in the story? What role do you think that their culture played in telling us the story? Because their culture was important in the story. What role do you think that played? Yes?
When Mimi made, because like empanadas are like from their culture,
Yes.
and they had wheat in them, so then the author tried to tell you that it's okay if you have allergies.
Yes, yes, because empanadas are from their culture. Yes.
Even if same as Isabella.
Oh, same as Isabella, yes.
Cooking, I think they're all cultures cooking.
Part- Cooking is an important thing in their culture, and particularly cooking what? Empanadas. Very good. Empanadas is part of their culture. So very good. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to answer these questions. You're going to find me the text evidence to support whatever you think the theme is. Remember, theme is different than topic. Topic are the events that happen in the story. Now I'm going to show you another video about theme that we're going to watch, and then you're going to be working on answering the questions. Yes?
Is it cram jams?
It is not cram jams today. It is not cram jams today. It is a brain pop one, okay? So that'll be fun.